What's up, everybody? Today I am at Salt Creek Wildlife Management Area in Box Elder County, Utah, which is the county just to the Never Eat Soggy Waffles west of Cache County. I've got my lifer tundra swan out here, so that's great to get. There's a lot of them. Unfortunately, I'm super far away, so the views are not very good. But there's been a snowy egret reported here, as well as a sandhill crane the last couple of days. So I'm going to try to look for those, as those are supposed to be long gone for the winter. So if we can find those would be a great addition to the list for this new year. All right, no sign of the sandhill crane or, unfortunately, the snowy egret. However, there are 8 great egrets hanging out down here in a little group, probably rounding up some food, rounding up some fish. Ooh, there goes a whole bunch of swans. Let me try to get those on camera. The snowy egret was there the whole time. It is the small one next to the great egrets with the black bill. Absolutely awesome. I mean, that's a bird that we'll see a ton for the rest of the year, but to get it this early on is great, especially as it's marked as extremely rare for this time of year in this area. So happy about this snowy egret. We'll still look for the sandhill crane and see if we can find it. All right, and we got our last target, the sandhill crane. 2 for 2, I guess we could say. We got the lifer tundra swans, which is great. Those were a long time coming, as I got the trumpeter swans earlier, and the tundra swans are just much more common out here. So happy to get the tundra swans on camera. And then we found the snowy egret, we found the sandhill crane. If only like super rare birds, not just out of season birds, were easy for us to find, but to go 2 for 2 on our targets is great. We'll stick around a little bit, see if anything else pops up. I've heard some horned larks, which you saw in the last video. I've heard some western meadowlark, common raven, which you can probably see in most of your areas, but we'll see what else we can find. But it's been a good day so far here at Salt Creek. We got 2 for 2. I keep forgetting how many birds we were looking for. Got the sandhill crane, we got the snowy egret, that's awesome. We also picked up a lifer tundra swan. There's quite a few out here actually. They're the more common swan in the interior United States and this far south. So we've had trumpeter swan last year. We got tundra swan this year. We picked up a few extra birds. Oh, there's someone canoeing out there, that's pretty cool. We picked up a few extra birds, but we're gonna wrap it up here at Salt Creek and see what else we can find somewhere else. I'm at a nature park now, still in Box Elder County, looking for some more birds, obviously. Let's see what we can find. Nothing too crazy here. We got a northern flicker, and I mean, that's a really common bird. Then we also picked up some mallards, which you can expect at kind of a suburban area type nature park. But then we got cinnamon teal. So we had some cinnamon teal out in the water. Those are really cool. Love those ducks. They're not the first of the year, as I got them on January 1st, but I think they're first for Box Elder County. So cool variety of birds. I'm gonna walk back. This park's not very big, unfortunately. See if we can pick up any other species, and then I'll keep you updated. Picked up American goldfinch, and this park is a lot smaller than I thought it was when we stopped here. Sometimes you drive 40 minutes out of your way for, I think we've seen 5 species here. So not the best, but I'm gonna continue to walk around. If I see anything else, I'll keep you updated. If not, we'll head back out tomorrow and see if we can find some more birds. Okay, we picked up black-capped chickadee. That's another bird on the list. And honestly, these are some of my best shots that I've ever gotten of a black-capped chickadee. They're kind of hard to get unless they're eating something or at a feeder. And this bird was feeding on some berries and some buds on this bush right next to me. So if you stay really still, sometimes they can get really comfortable with you, and at times they'll also eat out of your hand if you have seeds. So pretty cool bird. Glad I got those shots, and I'm really happy that they cooperated today. I don't know how safe this little structure is to have in a park, but it'd be a great place for a barn owl if there weren't so many people around. I found another path. Here we go. Time to go find some more birds. Oh, the things I do for the birds. I just walked through this like stream that's going over the path right here. Entire habitat of wetlands, but it'll be worth it to find one more species. This park is a lot bigger than I thought it was, and it honestly is absolutely beautiful here. I love like the mountains in the background and just like the wetlandy type habitat. So definitely worth the trip out here, even though we haven't seen that many birds. All right, the trek across the water was worth it as we were rewarded with like 27 California quail blocking the trail. Obviously, it's a pretty common bird in Utah. However, it's not always the easiest to get long glimpses of. So absolutely amazing that we ran into these birds out here. Let's keep going. Crossing that little river was worth it for the California quails. I hit the end of the line on this pathway, so I'm going to head back, and I'll let you know if I see any last minute species before we wrap things up today. An absolutely amazing day of birding. Obviously we didn't see anything crazy. We did get the lifer tundra swan, which is wonderful. I'm so happy to finally have that on my list. We got our target snowy egret, we got our target sandhill crane, and then we just saw some cool birds overall. Those California quail are always a treat to see, especially at the end of the line. So let me know in the comments below, what's the most out of season bird that you've seen recently this winter? Thank you for joining me on this journey. I hope to see you all next time on Bright Eyed Birding.